All right, ahead of Game 2 against the Wheeling Nailers, we're joined alongside the newest rush forward, Zach Giroux. Zach, welcome. It'll be your first pro game tonight. Spent maybe, 3 days so far in Rapid City? What are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, it's been good. As soon as I got picked up from the airport to the rink, guys have been good. Been treated really well so far, so I'm excited for this new chapter.
It was your first morning skate with a pro team just about 10 minutes ago. What's it like going from college to pro athletes now all across the board?
Yeah, I think just the energy level. It's fun out there. Passes are crisp and plays are really well. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah, you mentioned the guys have been welcoming. Ryan Wagner and the captains and all those guys. What have you taken away from your first couple of days with those guys?
They're fun to be around. As soon as I get in the room, welcoming, spitting jokes right away and stuff. So it's been really fun and welcoming, like I said.
Coming out of Ottawa, where you were there for 2 years, coming out of college, what was the connection with Dave Smith getting you out here?
Yeah, it's kind of an agent thing. Let him kind of figure it out, but Dave's been really nice so far, and yeah, I'm just excited to get going here.
What are those conversations like in the recruiting process, through your agent, through the coaches? What are those conversations like as you're trying to make that jump?
Yeah, I'm just trying to come to a team that's a lot of work ethic, a lot of skill, and hopefully I can bring something to this team and hope for a playoff push.
Okay, we're about the same size. You're 5'6" on the depth chart. Does that lower center of gravity help in some tight spaces?
I think so. I think sometimes in the corners, guys don't expect or don't know how to play against a shorter guy, and as long as you're strong out there, it doesn't really matter. So it's fun.
How do you like to play?
A bit of everything. I'm an energy guy that can battle well, push the play, but a bit of skill in me as well that hopefully works out.
Yeah, when you're 5'6", going up against like a Garrett Klotz, for example, at 6'6", how do you use your maybe lack of size but strength to your advantage there?
Yeah, it depends on the situation. If it's a corner battle, I can't go in there first, or I can go in there first. But if he goes in there first, I gotta keep my distance a bit, and let him make the first move and read off him and get the puck first.
Okay, your first year in college, you won all of U Sports in hockey as a pretty low seed, right?
Yeah, we went in there the lowest seed at nationals, and we ended up beating the #1 team in overtime, which was pretty special. And then the run just kept going on from there and just winning games. So it was awesome.
What was that whole experience like, being part of a championship team?
It was fun. Winning is fun, especially when you have a tight group and everyone likes each other and everyone pushes the strive with each other. But winning's fun. That's all I can say.
You're from Sudbury, Ontario, just outside Sudbury. You finished up your career in the OHL with the Sudbury Wolves. What was that like getting traded out to there and finishing up in your hometown?
Yeah, it was honestly one of the best times of my life. Growing up to watch the Wolves play, going there every Friday night, watching them, and being able to play in those Friday night games in front of your friends and family every night. It was special.
Were your parents your billets?
Yeah, I stayed at home, which was nice. My own bed.
Would you have ever thought going away for junior that you would have ever come home and played in front of your parents and in your hometown?
No, definitely not. When I got drafted to Flint, I thought I was going to be there for a long time, and the opportunity just came up, and I went with it. So it was really nice.
You ever been as far west as South Dakota?
No, this is my first time being this far away from home. I'm liking it so far. It's been good.
It's not 75 and sunny every day right now, just so you know, but the first couple of days have been nice.
Yeah, it has been nice. Taking advantage of the weather for sure.
Okay, first pro game tonight. What's the expectation? What are you going to go into it thinking?
There's only one thing to do. It's play hard and try to make the less amount of mistakes possible, and the rest will take care of itself as long as you play hard.
All right, last thing. We saw your older brother, Damian, in this building with Kansas City last year. Saw him a couple of times. I'm sure he scored a couple of goals in this building. Did he tell you anything about playing here and playing in the ECHL?
Yeah, he's told me a few things. It's definitely fun watching him over the years. He's set a good example for me, and just knowing how to play, and yeah, it's going to be fun.
You played one National Hockey League game with Minnesota a few years ago. Where were you for that game?
Yeah, we actually just finished playoffs the night before he got called up. So my parents picked me up in Flint, and we drove to Minnesota, to Nashville. Sorry, he played in Nashville, which was fun to see. It was awesome.
What was the influence having him as your older brother growing up and both getting into hockey?
Yeah, it's been something we've had since we were born. Basically, father put us on skates, and the outdoor rink battles we've had throughout the years has been pretty funny looking back, but no, it's helped us for the better.
All right, Zach, good luck. I appreciate this.
Thank you so much.